think that in Boston, we've never had so many things like this, so we don't know how to communicate with it and approach it, you know?
God must have told you something at some point. Did you wake up in the morning with your beanies and weenies?
They had over 100,000 people out there auditioning.
All right, y'all. Go ahead and follow MaryJane N Munchies again on MaryJane N Munchies on all the streaming platforms. This is MaryJane MaryJane, and like the nigga that we is MUNCHIES. And guess I skipped a beat because I need you to know you can puff and eat with she and me. Yeah.
What's up? It's MaryJane N Munchies, and this is MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies. MaryJane N Munchies.
Hallelujah. Take us.
Shout out to the Golden Girls. I think it's their 50th year anniversary.
What? For real?
It's their 30th or 50th, but shout out to Best Friendship. Shout out to Best Friendship. This is my best friend, Munchie. I'm her best friend, MaryJane. And this is MaryJane Munchies. We got special breaking news.
What you got going?
MaryJane Munchies is launching their Shopify store, Munchie's birthday, the day a real G was born, who don't play. Our merch goes live. There'll be everything there from coloring books to vintage tees that we have handmade to ashtrays, lighters, and all of the like. You name it, we're going to have it. M&J Stash, where you can get all your good stash. We can't sell you the hash, we can't sell you the grass, but we can tell you where to put it, we can sell you the stash.
Ooh, damn.
So, yeah, that's it right there. That's going to be our commercial. Videographer, it's my camera. Talk to us, okay? We're looking for a commercial person. They can follow us on all social media platforms at MaryJane N Munchies. That's how they can stay connected. That's how they will know when it drops. That's on IG, Threads, TikTok, Snapchat, Hole in the Wall, Reddit, Bare Naked Ladies, Grindr, Jacked, T-App, all the apps.
Mm-hmm.
If there's an app and you can find things on that app, we're on it as MaryJane N Munchies.
We have Seefour on the show.
For the people that don't know, season 1, We Out Here Survive. It's out here on all streaming podcast platforms. So go check it out if you haven't heard the show before. It is such a beautiful storytelling, deep dive into people's good, bad, and indifferent. But tell us about some of your favorite episodes from season 1.
I would say it's when I invited a guest over, and before we even started, she had so many things she wanted me to critique just to have her there, you know, and we was all for it, we'll hide the face, we'll do all of these.
All right, something her writer.
All of these different things that she needed. And when she got there, I told her, we're going to talk about her life and, some things though that she's been through, had knowledge of some of them, which would have been a great story. Not that I'm trying to have her.
We're trying to monetize her pain.
Right.
But what else why are we talking?
Right, because it was about trauma. That segment was about trauma. Mm. And you had several different traumatizing situations. And, mental health and mental issues and all. And she was like, why would you want to use that? And I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, why are we even here? You a whole mental issue. And I'm not even trying to...
No, but you were trying to say,
I'm not even trying to be funny. No disrespect.
No, she was trying to really bring out, look how much you've overcome, pushed through, survived, thrived. How did you get there?
We back from break, y'all. This is
MaryJane N
Munchies. And I think it's been like an interesting time period because Lord knows God be aligning. You know what I'm saying? Time after time after time. So I'm just gonna keep it above 50. You might recognize this fellow. We have Seefour on the show. New England's new up and coming rockin' rapper. Yo, Bessie, go ahead and rock how we know Seefour. Seefour, you wanna just, I will hug you again, but we're just so excited. Tell them.
So, for me, anybody that knows the show knows how I feel about Boston rap. I'm very intentional about saying, like, you know, you have to do the work, you have to do the steps. Mm. I was sitting there one day and I saw Seefour and I was like, oh, he filled out the application. Mm. He's from Boston because they got New York, they got Philly, they got places that nobody cares about rap from. And they really have Boston, which they should. There's so many rappers at these rap things, but they never on the shows. And I just kept following his work. And then serendipitously, we saw you at the Space House Snacks event. Yes. And I was like, it's meant to be. And I've been manifesting, and here's my manifestation.
Yes.
Seefour, let us know. Yeah. Can we even talk about how you was on Netflix?
Yes, you can. You can talk about whatever you like. We can. As long as you got me here, we can talk whatever you like.
Whatever. All right. That's what I wanted to hear. Other questions.
Okay.
So none of the cornflake stuff. All right.
Because we didn't know if there was NDAs or nothing, brother. You didn't know there was like none. Because you know you can't say
talk about the summer in Tanzania.
Look, okay, so we know you from lovely Netflix, but truth be told, to unpeel the layers, because I feel like everybody has asked you about this show. Do you feel like you are the type of person that it changed you? Do you feel like this has evolved you? Did it feel like you upgraded your character?
Well, one, I want to say thank y'all for having me here. You know what I'm saying? On MaryJane and podcast. Like, I think that we got to keep doing platforms like this, being very, like, upkept with what's going on in the city. And I'm just happy to be a part of that. But as far as for just being on the show and being a part of Netflix and Rhythm and Flow, I think it was a great experience. I think that I learned a lot from it. I wouldn't say I necessarily changed, but I definitely did tweak a lot of like my mental and like spiritual guides a little bit, just to kind of like understand what I couldn't understand when I was there. And then coming back home and feeling like a lot of the love or a lot of the hate, it doesn't really matter what it is. I just think it's all about emotions and like, yeah, it's just all about just keeping those emotions in that vault and being with those emotions. I think that like that was me coming back from it. I understood a lot being on the show, then coming home, seeing my family, talking to like my mother, brothers, and just certain family members and friends. I think it like
they were proud of you, right?
Yeah. And I think I didn't. Yeah, like and I didn't get a lot of that before. So that's what I mean by like I think my spiritual and like mental guides kind of like changed, because it was like, yeah, I never got this mentally, like this kind of closure or satisfaction, I would say, mentally or spiritually. So
validation.
I think, yeah. And even then, I don't even think it's the word validation, because it's like ain't really nothing to kind of like validate. I think I've always been validated, but I think it's more about what has your validation done and what it can do. And I think that showed people what it can do when you're like you said, staying on to it, writing every day, working on your craft, not kind of caring about what people are like wanting you to do or saying. So yeah, I would say it tweaked me a little bit, but I think for like the good though. I think it really just gave me more shields. Like I said, I'm 24, and I think that this is where the core root problem comes to in our city, and I'm speaking on it now. I always spoke about it, even when I was younger. But like I said, when you're young, you're oblivious, you're young, you're going through things, and you're just trying to fill out who's there for you and the people that's in your corner. So obviously, you know, for representations of the city, I think we have a lot of representations in the city that really don't represent us. And if we can't say that, then I don't know. Niggas need to go back to their day jobs and figure it out. I don't know. But for me, I'm 24. I've seen a lot of peers in the city treat me weird, known me since 14, 13, known I've been rapping, known I've been on big stages. If anything, I've knocked out some of my peers on stages and won competitions, and literally at 14, 15, 16. So I just don't like when people play or act like they can play with me and my name or something that I've been doing for a long time, 10 years plus. And I'm talking about consistently, not like I jump in, jump out, I do music one summer, then I'm out one summer. No, I've been doing this consistently since 14. So again, like, I don't know how old people are now trying to do what they're trying to do. But again, it's like, it gotta get better. I think the city has to get better. Representations, the way we speak on our people, the way we speak on our artists, speak on our podcasters, all of that has to be better. But also too, when you fight with fire, you're gonna get fire. And I think that with me, a lot of people know me and know how I am and know how I react. And I think they just want to get that fire reaction out of me. So that's why I said, like, coming off the show, I learned how to handle that in so many ways.
Now, I gotta ask y'all, because y'all both are actually from here. You're from Mattapan.
I'm from Dorchester.
You're not from, okay, so.
I'm from Blue Hill Ave, Franklin Field. My family's from Franklin Field, to be exact. My grandmother lived on Ames, literally in the back of Franklin Field for 20 plus years, 30 plus years. You know, my brother's mother grew up in Franklin Field, sung, opened up for New Edition at the Lee School when she was little, all of that. So again, even then when people like to play with names and say we're not from where we're from, these are in stone history. I don't know where people get their facts from, but yeah, they need to not have a show if they're gonna put those opinions. But yeah, that's where I'm from though, Dorchester.
So this is the resident Bostonian. Every here, when we are outside of Boston, I'm gonna let you know it's all Boston. Now these little nooks and crannies, I'm gonna let you know. Please break down these areas because it's not the boroughs, it's the neighborhood. I need to know what the good and differentiations in here.
As far as for what? Just like what's what?
Yeah, what's what? Because we need to hear the black people say this. The Latinos explain it. You know what I'm saying? Please.
I mean, obviously, you know, you got Dorchester, Mattapan, Roxbury. We're in Hyde Park right now. You got so many sectors of it, but I think it's about the culture. iShow Speed came here not too long ago, and he was in Cambridge. Like, just in Cambridge. He didn't go to Dorchester. He didn't go to Mattapan. He didn't go to Roxbury. He didn't go to Roslindale. He didn't go to Jamaica Plain. He didn't go to any of those places. He stayed in Cambridge, in downtown Boston. So again, like,
guarantee you, and this is, I know shade, but this is shade because we be out in the field working. Guarantee you nobody thought enough to invite him. Like watching content, right? If somebody says, oh, I'm going to go through all 50 states. Oh, I'm in your inbox. Hey, I'm from Boston. I'm a content creator. We have an iShow Speed support party. You know, please stop by if you can.
But then too, it's just like I think a few people did that, but I think it's how you did it and the approach. And I think that in Boston we've never had so many things like this, so we don't know how to communicate with it and approach it. You know what I'm saying? It's like an untamed animal. You gotta get it. You gotta get it welcome to you so it can, you know what I'm saying, feel welcome. But I think in Boston, we just throw it. We just throw it out there like, here you go. And it's like expecting people to relate. So even then, like I was watching his live. Shout out to God. Shout out to some people from the city. Some people seen him and said, yo, why are you here? Go that way. Go to Dorchester. If you want Jamaican food, Haitian.
He was like, oh, we were that way. And that's when he said we were that way. And I think about the black restaurants that are in those neighborhoods. I said, your social media person should be fired. It's the energy that you don't have to do much because, you know, hey, it's Boston. You don't got to bend over backwards.
Yeah, for real. And I think that's when people got it blurred. But then, too, you'll start to see the results. And you'll start to see, and I kind of say it in myself. I'll be like, again, the representation of Boston. What is it? When I go out certain places, when people speak of certain names, I say that's the name you think of first. Okay, all right. We got a lot of work to do. And I think that even in this Renaissance time, I think Boston's having a great Renaissance time. Like, you have a lot of artists working hard. You have a lot of black artists, and even then, like for me, like the black white thing, all of that, like it's life. Again, I don't think you're gonna go anywhere and not feel uncomfortable because you're colored or race or because certain things aren't given to the community you're walking in. So it's like, no, they're just doing this to black people. It's like, nah, bro. Like, but then too, we gotta start to act a certain way and start to hold things a certain way to where it's like, this is ours. Don't touch it. And if you touch it, have permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what it comes down with Boston. And it's a blurred line right now because I think a lot of things are just going. Like it's just going out the gate and letting it go. But I feel like the pure individuals like us, I call us the 5%, that's really doing the 5% work, is really gonna like provide what really Boston is, the places to go and where to be. Like Anderson Paak came here. Shout out to Anderson Paak and Ray Khalil and her team. But I reached out to Ray Khalil because she was on the first season of Rhythm and Flow. Now, it made sense because why? How did I meet her? Flew to LA after the premiere we had in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So I flew out to it, LA, and I didn't really feel confident flying out to LA. Mm-hmm. I was like, bro, first of all, I drove to Atlanta from here.
Yeah, but that's what you should do because, I'm from Dub. You drive down there.
Yeah.
Drive down there right quick.
You know? But then, too, like I said, I didn't have my passport, or at this time, I didn't even have an ID.
Oh, but you had to drive down there. But you had to drive down there.
Yeah. So we drove down, me and my manager, Rob, we drove down there, and we stayed down there like 1 day, 2 days, had the premiere, and the next day I had to go to LA. But like I said, like I got on the plane, no ID. Got back home, no ID. Went to clubs, went to events in LA, no ID. So again, and I wouldn't even tell you how this happened. I just let go and let God.
All right, yeah, for
real.
And
he did his thing. So I think with a lot of this in the city, man, people just gotta be focused, be aware. But they came here to Boston. They had a show at House of Blues, and I just hosted them. I got them Jamaican food. Shout out to Blue Mountain, my boy Polo and his family.
Oh yeah.
Got him some Jamaican food. Got Ray Khalil some Jamaican food. And made it make sense. Not trying to bring you to a city, and when you ask me in my city what to do, I'm like, well,
we can go to the Seefour.
Yeah, we go downtown.
We go downtown.
Yeah, come on, bro. So I just think
you can't afford downtown. You go downtown on their budget.
Yeah, and again, it's like ain't nothing for me. Ain't nothing wrong with downtown. But when you want a certain aesthetic, go downtown. When you want something real, come holla at me at Ames. You know what I'm saying? That's literally how I kind of felt about just what's been going on in the city, how it's been going. And then, two, thinking about what I do in my job and how the people that say that they do it aren't doing it is like, it's crazy. Like, I can count on my finger how many people then came through the city, then went to studios, podcasts, everything. And have they said anything good? Have they came back? Have they shouted niggas out?
Y'all come with me to Essential Body Herbs on Blue Hill Ave in Mattapan. Off jump, I had to give me a mush walk for my teethuses, okay? Keep them white and bright. Essential Body Herbs has an array of body care, holistic, aromatherapy, herbs, and disease. You feel me? They are Black-owned, female-owned, and Caribbean. A trifecta of Black excellence. Y'all, I had to give me some peppermint, ginger tea. My stomach was messing with me. They got powders and sea moss in the bag, you feel me? Then they got honey and bee pollen, for your allergies. Before I dipped, I had to get me some sandalwood and eucalyptus incense because they got an array that I could not ignore. Got some agua too. Dried incense in the front. Slabs of African black soap. A brick of African black soap. Diversity. They got a perfumery in the back. I had to make some. Customer service is amazing. Got 2 of them. Then I had to check out. Cook good and look good. Check them out.
You have to.
Because you got some hard artists.
So we're 10 years plus apart, right? Yeah. But there's those weird ass spell over Boston that they're in New York. And somebody is checking for that. And you got to get through us to. I don't even have to talk to you. There's social media. What do you mean? I can just directly release the music. Listen, give me $350. I'll hook you up with my friend. What friend do you have that needs $350? Yeah. Why don't they need more money? Get the fuck away from me.
So that's why I like coming to these podcasts.
That's the starter budget.
Yeah.
The starter budget for what?
But that's why I like coming to these real foundational podcasts and really like talking and building. And it's not like, oh, we got this. No, let's talk. Put the cameras up, let's talk. Like how motherfuckers used to do in 95. There was none of this. It was a camera, speak to it, talk to it.
Well, no, okay, so hold on. To be fair to my fellow podcasters,
but I just think there's a lot of gimmicks.
I think some people get to a point where they just start to be have an inflated opinion of where they are in the landscape of everything.
Yeah.
Not that you're not in the conversation.
But then it's like too for
But
me.
no one looks to you to be the expert on the topic, so you're not where you think you are. So there's no gatekeeping. You don't hold the gate.
Yeah.
You have to hold the gate to be a gatekeeper. Like, oh, you gotta go through me before the rest of the city fuck with you. Not really. I mean, I guess like Eggleston won't fuck with me.
Man, the niggas,
but like other parts,
the niggas, I feel
you.
like the people who feel like that are literally sucking off the gatekeepers and can't get past the gate. That's what they're doing. So like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
they stop rapping. They have to go back to work to the kids. But that's different. That's not the problem.
Yeah, like I think the problem is like, who do we think we are?
No.
Like I think I'm a plain individual. I walk these streets like
No,
literally
we just had
like.
another really great artist, Biff the Don, on, and what I commented.
Shout out to Biff. I love Biff. That's
but what I
I've supported
commented
him in
to
so
him
many ways.
that I commented to you is thank you for building your catalog. You know, not doing like a world tour or you know, telling people like you about to charge them $1,000.
And we done did East Coast tours before.
You know, you're
yes.
really doing the work. Which, if you were like a country artist or a rock artist, this would be something you do. When you don't win, you come back home, you work on the circuits, and you know now that you got a big enough name that you shouldn't have to wait for a call back. They should be like, oh, hey, can you come? Because you know we want you to bring what you got.
Baby, Seefour.
Yes.
What is it like to be chosen? Because really what we thinking is, aside from the thought process of what has already been explained, we feel and understand that there's a purpose in. You understand? So what does it feel like to be chosen?
It feels great. It feels good. Like, and even then, I don't think, like, chosen in what way when you say that?
Baby, you was picked, it, but you had to get somewhere. I mean, but not even there. I would say, respectfully for the city, you are actually putting the city on in a different way than it's ever been aspectfully been, because you're younger and you can do it in a different tenacity than people who are older than us. I'm only 2 years older than you. So as people who are in Gen Z in this mother, pushing the envelope to be able to pursue more. And God must have told you something at some point. Did you wake up in the morning with your beanies and weenies? I mean, that's what we want to know. How do you feel?
It felt, you know what it felt like? It felt exactly what it needed to feel like. I got that same rapport from the feeling I had. So basically when I left home to go do that, you know, a lot of things behind in my life happened where people, just environments wasn't the same. And when I went to go do that Netflix and come back, it showed me that greater environments are here for you. Yeah. And that it's going to be shown in many different ways through many different people. And it might not even be those people you used to look up to or run behind. It's going to be the people you seen on TV or the people that you never even listened to their catalog day after day saying, yo, you're great. Like I recently was in LA for the BET Awards in June, and I went to Snoop Dogg's after party, like at the Dog Pound. And mad people was there. I met Corrupt. I met so many people. It was so wild. Like D-Smoke was there. Shout out D-Smoke. Couple people was there like that. I never thought I would even see again being over on the West Coast. And then I seen David Banner. When I seen him, I tapped him. I was like, yo, bro, I love what you do. I love that you're out here for our black people. And that you're now having these interviews where you're not the same old David Banner people thought you was. Like the head knocking South, I'm ignorant nigga David Banner. No, I'm educated, rich, black man that is literally putting on for many different ways in many different styles. So like for him, I seen him, talk to him, and he was like, I told him about me being on the show. And but you know, I left home early, and you know, people like you kept me going after the show to keep rapping after I kept hearing y'all interviews and why y'all are doing this for a bigger thing than music. And he was like, he literally pulled me forward, grabbed my whole arm. Like I never even had a nigga grab my whole arm and say, yo, pulled me close and said, yo, but you're still here, you're still alive. You know what I'm saying? And again, like that really, even that tweaked up my head. Like, I get it. Because again, I don't think that would have been the same effect being home and someone like at home saying that to me. Like, yeah, bro, you're still alive. And I'm like, yeah, but we're still here.
Yeah, because you missed.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that I'm shooting for targets. I'm not shooting to shoot. So, I mean, for me, that was all entirely, like I said, just a gift. They had over 100,000 people out there auditioning, getting on stages, and they only flew out. So over 100,000 auditioned, 300 only got flown out, and 24 only got picked. 22 only got picked. So, and me to be in the last 14, like I said, I was nothing but blessed. You know, I would love to see anyone else get that far, and let me know how that feels.
Hell yeah. We're gonna take a break right quick.
Y'all come with me to Nubian Markets on Washington Street in Roxbury. The first thing I got was some citrus, and you already know, for real. This is a black-owned grocery store. If you're walking through Nubian Markets, you see these little signs telling you that you're buying black. I grabbed me some white Robin kimchi and some tofu food. Then I turned to the dairy section and got me some buttery butter, baby. Slowly but surely, I entered my home, the Cannon Spice. I got me some Louisa Sasson and some mustard seed, because I got the faith of one, baby. Re-hit the produce section for some nanners and garlic, because you know, y'all, I forgot. Y'all, look behind me. Y'all, they got a grab-and-go section with savory snacks and seeds, and if you go a little bit further, you're going to see some dessert. Nubian Markets. Now, surprise, surprise, they got a cafe at a halal butchery. I had to check out because I was about to pick. I could go look and check them out.
And we're back from break. We're talking about people coming back for just evil. You know what I'm saying? Just
No,
they're
I'm talking
military.
about becoming a rich middle-aged white man with property.
That's not what we said at all. You got this young man up here getting to the money. Now you over to just steer him wrong. That's not what we're talking. We're talking about starting saying crazy shit and then getting addicted. Now, Seefour, please,
Yeah.
as you get further, sir, don't start no shit. Okay, they be like,
I'm trying not to, one day at a time.
when we play Truth or Toke, you have the option to not answer the question. People never not answer the question because captions be like reflective, funny as fuck, deep. You know what I'm saying? It makes you ponder. You know what I'm saying? And then you have no choice but to really answer because that shit good as hell. Now, Seefour, what is your biggest insecurity?
My biggest insecurity? I don't know.
Do you not have any? Because if not, hit me with the knuckles and tell them how not to.
What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Oh, maybe you don't think you have. Perception
I'm
is
just a
reality.
passionate Pisces. I don't.
Yeah, and then perception is reality. So if you perceive you don't, then you just don't.
But it's like I don't. What would I be insecure about? What is there to be insecure about in this world?
Right.
Wow.
In this world where
Wow.
people can really be insecure. I know some ugly niggas. You can really be insecure.
And they're not. They're very secure.
Exactly. So
Ugly people are very
for me, I don't think anything's wrong with me.
See, and that's coming from Boston too. There's an epidemic of ugly niggas that are very secure. They're an attractive nigga shit. And they be looking you dead in the face like, oh, you don't just be taking your bitch money and driving a car? Why don't you do that?
Literally.
And you be like, look at you, what you
I should-
doing? How are you
yeah,
doing that?
I should be walking in the steps of them. I should be living like that.
Because I'm ugly.
No, but I'm the nice, considerate, hear your feelings out, listen to you. Don't take it, bring your car back for an hour
Nobody
before.
taught you right. Nobody taught you right.
You know? No,
like
nobody
a
taught me wrong. But maybe that's the problem.
Nah.
No one taught me wrong. I
When
was
you
taught
get married,
all right.
you give the
Yeah,
best
because you don't have no
partner.
insecurities. You was like, I can't even think.
And that's where a lot of insecurities stem from. Stems
Yeah.
from that, you know, just
You
needing
know how
things,
secure
needing
you have to
people,
be
needing-
ugly
Yeah.
Yeah.
and tell people like, so to be ugly and cheap.
Oh, God.
You got one bitch and you were like, oh, I'm gonna get another bitch. And like, so what? If I get caught, I'm ugly man. So what?
I'm gonna wrap this question, but
Really
fuck the
don't have no
ugly,
401k
insecure
either.
niggas in Boston.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so crazy. You know why I don't got insecurities?
why?
Because I seen my peers have so much of them.
Oh, damn.
So I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm 24 living my damn life.
Okay, that makes sense.
Stop me in my tracks if you'll try.
That's true. Your generation do got a lot going on early.
I would be really ungrateful to be complaining this time like a nigga in the 80s talking, we don't got this. Nah, I'm good.
No,
It's 2025. We got technology.
They
We
was
got-
complaining, nobody was listening, but they was complaining too. They were like, nobody's home. I'm sick of making my own food. I miss my parents.
That's children. That was children.
Yeah.
Children can complain, not grown ass people who can do something about it. That's
No,
But I feel like a
all
lot of
those
niggas
motherfuckers.
back in the day had insecurities too. That's why they used to do half of what they used to do.
That's
like
true.
sell drugs and not be a drug dealer. So why? You could buy shit that you look good in? No, you're gonna get caught when you go to jail. What are you gonna say then?
Well, no, I think they thought
You have more insecurities after getting out.
was a confession that nobody, like, you know, oh, it's not that big of a
You know,
deal.
or two, like people that, you know, again, have to have like I know niggas that keep guns on them, like their licenses.
Somebody cares.
Like again, bro, if you can't use your hands, if you can't, again, God gave me feet. I done outran a couple bullets like that, bro. How are you? Again, so you gotta be really keeping something by your side or with you for so long, or you can't leave without it, or do this or do that. Those are the insecure niggas to me, and it shows. It shows, you know, shows in their personalities.
So, do you have any like fears or like some childhood fears?
I have fears, yeah.
Okay, because I was like, nigga, are you in
That was a real-
like, why did you try to tell
No,
us
but that
like
was a real meaningful and mindful and thoughtful answer to do it. You know, I know. And then if I thought about this generation and all the securities they have, I'd be like,
Yeah, like I
nah,
mean, like,
I'm good. I feel like I'm good. Because ugly niggas be getting bitches. So, like, I feel like I'm good. Like, it's alright. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
because ugly niggas with no holes get bitches.
come on, friend, who
They
did
don't-
this to you?
Not to me,
Fuck
but
these
to
bossy
too
ugly
many.
niggas who was secure.
Yeah, like, they don't even have a place to live.
Yeah,
And
like
they got
you're,
bitches.
you're just being the voice. That's what she's doing. She's being the voice.
I'm just
I get
really,
it.
and I'm the funny thing is, whether it happened to me or not, the fact that people are like,
It
yeah,
happened to somebody.
that's fucked up. To be ugly and then take advantage of your ugly privilege is disrespectful. Oh, he would never cheat on me. He would never do nothing with me. I'm gonna give him a try, and he's giving you a try.
Friend, is your only insecurity ugly, secure niggas?
No, poverty is one of my insecurities.
Oh, message.
Yeah.
Message.
Yeah, like I don't want to be a mass and cats, okay? I don't belong there. I don't belong there,
Hey!
and I don't want to be there, okay? It's very expensive to live here. I can't afford to go. If I go broke, I'm gonna be outside on the street like a bum in my chair with a little umbrella and a blanket with my dog on a leash.
All I know is if I
With a
do,
cup.
if I ever do, I'm robbing all those insecure niggas. I'm robbing all those insecure
I'm doing
niggas.
crime.
The one that had the guns on you, I'm taking your gun from you, buddy.
I'm doing crime. I'm fine with that. Once I don't have a roof over my head, I'm doing crime.
Cook good and look good.
Alright, you've got a way of balancing sharp lyricism with emotional honesty. What emotion or truth do you still hesitate to put in your music, and why?
My parenting in childhood, I would say. That's something. I actually talk about that a lot. I don't go too in depth about it, but again, I've always had my mother around, single mother. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that's why I do take a lot of things into like sympathy and empathetically, and like just kind of like understand from a different range. And two, I learned how to deal with people from my mother. So she taught me a lot of that. And two, just how to deal with, like, she really taught me how to deal with men. Like, like niggas are niggas and they're gonna be nigger. So don't let them put you into that like kind of hole or like.
My grandmother did tell me.
Yeah.
Niggerish.
Yeah, like just don't
niggerish.
just don't do.
Not niggerish, but niggerish, like, you know.
She didn't say it like that, but yeah,
Yeah,
she
you
just
know
be
what
like,
you
don't
mean.
be one of
Don't
those.
be that.
Like when you do have a child, look out for it. When you do have responsibilities, take care of your responsibilities. So
Don't be a bad
like,
uncle, because then your kid's gonna be get fucked up.
yeah, like I mind you, and I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I got literally over 6 nieces, over 5 nephews now. So, and literally my brother just had twins recently. So
My brother had twins.
yeah, so like I don't got no kids, and I got a little brother, and I was the baby. So, like, all my brothers and sisters got kids, and you know, I got a big family. So, and I take that into consideration. Like, I don't think I need kids right now because I got a lot of nieces and nephews that are infants. Like, I'm taking kids. Like, so yeah.
Who's your little brother?
13.
Oh, I'd have been tight. I don't know who is this.
Yeah.
What is this? The newbie?
Yeah, he came around
Who's this
08. I was
nigga?
like 8.
I'm like, bro, we don't need you. They gotta eat.
I love my little brother because it made me see how my older brothers feel, you know, where it's like, you know, I might not, you know, build with like my little brother every day or talk to my little brother every day, but it's like one of those things where like if he comes in the house, yo, people was messing with it, like my brain switches, like, nah, bro, what? Yeah, like who? And then again, I'm the older brother, but I have 3 older brothers.
I'm gonna tell all our brothers.
So it gets wild after that. Now you got 4
mothers. Everybody. I don't care. I'm telling everybody.
So yeah, I think
Dad said he a bitch ass nigga. His big brothers, they gonna do shit. They don't stand on business. I'll be outside.
You know, so I just think that with me, like parenting and growing up, I haven't talked about that a lot, but I think my next future projects I will get more in depth about my life and, you know, how it led up to this. I'm actually like planning something behind all of like my traveling, vlogs, being on Netflix, my experience, and wanting to put it out in like kind of like a doc film type of
your
style.
cinematography go crazy.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you know, you already know.
Yeah. And that's why I don't like put crazy videos out like that because I'm still trying to find like my cinematography like.
Your lens. And
like my niche.
How you want people to view the
world.
movies.
Yeah. But I like standstill stuff like this where it's like one picture, look at it, you know? And I just learned that from being a movie connoisseur my whole life,
So, bust it like this. Y'all, we're going to do quick hits right quick. And now, let's go ahead and bust that shit, friend.
Okay. So basically, the question is, we roll one up, we time travel. What moment in hip-hop history would you want to witness firsthand? And what would you do differently if you were part of that era?
I would want to go back, if I can roll one up, Source Awards. I would go back to the Source Awards. If I had to be anybody in that moment in the Source Awards, I'll probably be a Snoop. I'd definitely probably be a Snoop. And I would have told Suge, like, what goes around comes around.
Oh, dude, but I think you could have afforded to phase back as a time traveler and be on some real nigga shit. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. The type of music you make is depicted well enough for it to be multi-generational.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Buck 50, you could go back as you, bust out of your whole career back then because you got the hustle and tenacity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just take a good year or 2 out there, you know what I'm saying, and bust that shit because you know what you know now. Because think about the type of marketing strategy around if you had modern, right?
Yeah.
Brought back down there, you would essentially be the outcast of the city, nigga. Like, just let you know. I'm just like literally. So I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? If I'm paying, I'm gonna say angelic advocate. Motherfucker, you should just go back as you. You know, don't go back as a different nigga. Don't do that, nigga. Don't.
Yeah. Now, but I think with like the Source, it being a Boston magazine, and that being tarnished because East Coast and West Coast beef. And then you got motherfuckers like Suge doing what he did on stage and then getting knocked out years later and being in jail for the rest of your life. Again, what goes around comes around. And I just felt like me doing modern music now, a lot of this wouldn't be what it would be if niggas wasn't beefing, not seeing eye to eye, not working together from coast to coast. That's why I always say I'm a West Coast kid, but an East Coast kid at heart because I understand the two verities of where they was coming from, what they was doing. East Coast, we was baggy jeans, shooting shit up here, so-called. You had over there, they was still jerry curling and roller skating. So it was just like, and then it's like for the West to overthrow the East in so many aspects because they damn near held it down for years to come. And then we got like the Not Like Us's now and team dance, doing choreography dances to this music. And I think in the East Coast, we don't support that way. We don't bump the music out our damn cars, like blaring out our speakers. And if we do, it's only close as New York.
Now, with that being said, go ahead and ask your next question.
All right, this is going to be the best one. Your delivery has a storytelling energy. If your next album wasn't about music at all, but about feeding people's minds the way food feeds the body, what would you serve first?
I would say realism.
Oh.
Or just like, kind of like what we was talking about, making people realize certain shit they've never realized in the 30 years of them living. I think that like with me, it's all about experience. And that's why I be like, yo, I'm young and I'm going to grow to learn so much. But then I don't look at what I'm learning now as not a thing to learn or not a thing to take in. When I turn 30, I'm going to be like, I was 24, still thinking this way.
Yeah.
And going crazy this way. And that's why we're getting up to here, like to this point, or where I'm at in that life. I just hope I don't hit a midlife crisis before I get big.
I think you did. Don't think about it because you ain't got insecurities and no fear. So
Right,
yeah,
and you're from Boston. It's not snowing yet. Nobody ran into your house and left a body outside.
Yeah, like Eminem.
Like, you're good.
When I left off the show, like Eminem was saying that, like, yo, bro, you got everything, keep going, keep pushing. And I was like, bro, I'm from Boston. This is nothing. Like, cameras and lights and people watching me. And like, we done been in so many more pressurized moments. Just being peer pressure on the block for certain stuff. It's like, this is nothing. So
I was happy for you to hear from someone of his caliber. Because if he said it, it wasn't like, keep going, chump or buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was, you're very, very good and talented. And like, this is your calling.
Yeah, so keep going.
It's just everybody don't get a break when they think they should get the break. But be ready for the break.
Yeah.
By doing all the work so that if you get called to Taiwan, you can go.
Ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Because that may be the break. It might be like, oh, we want you to, do 6-8 nights at a hotel that we just opened.
Yeah.
And that's your break. And it's like,
mm-hmm.
what? How did he get from Taiwan to...
Hopefully we get to residencies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I am
you could be the first one that just was like, yo, let
the
me...
last time we heard,
like, you could just go and be like, shoot, I might have to do my own tour in Taiwan or some, somewhere in the world that likes what I did on the show. I'm just going to do my own tour.
I might actually do a West Coast tour next. I did an East Coast tour already.
What are they going to do? Who's going to stop me? You know what I'm saying?
Now, with that being said, what you got going on? You talking about touring already. What you got going on for the rest of the year?
Fourth quarter is going to be nothing but videos. I plan on throwing out a lot of, again, visuals to go with the music so people can have a concept and like visualize what I'm saying in so many ways. And I think I'm getting into like my cinematography director bag a little bit, like kind of taking on these videos myself, the spots, where they're shot, how they're shot. Yeah, so just shout out to Athel Rogers. He's going to be the person I'm dropping my next 2 videos with. Shout out Tajay. We just dropped Livelihood. That's the new video that just dropped.
We know. We didn't see it. We were watching your videos.
So I just plan on just keep on giving quality, like quality over quantity. That's where my mind's at right now. Until I can get quality down pat to where my quantity can come out better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just giving people better quality things and more shows, more. Like I'm never gonna stop performing. I think that's the thing that I can't stop. Like it's very bad. It's like a habit. So, whenever I try to get on stage or grab a mic, I do it. And as long as the stipulations is right, everything around it, I'm good to go.
As you should. You're a working artist, so you should always be open and willing to the opportunity. And we love to see you do it. You just did that great event.
Hella Black.
Hella Black. That was really cool.
Yes. Shout out Amanda Shea in the city of Boston.
I'm like, oh, okay, this young man is serious. Like, because that's the stuff you do if you're a working artist. Not, oh, no, that's not, I need it to be a club. I need it to be a venue. You got a picnic basket? What's up? Yeah. Like, that sounds like catering.
We was at Boston Center of Arts Cyclorama, if I'm saying it right. And, it's like a white wall all around you. And I had, like, visuals up for every track. Heavy Hearted. I have my grandmother and my cousin, God rest their souls, that passed. Just had different stuff. I had exclusive videos that are dropping next. I showed those during the show. So it was like a lot of stuff. Vlog footage I had. Just, I showed footage from the show on Netflix, so it was good. It was good.
So from like a consumer of music, someone from Boston, and a managerial brand manager point of view, because it's very genuine, it's very authentic. It sounds like you're from Boston, but it's like, we got feelings too and shit.
Yeah.
Like black people and feelings.
Yeah.
And shit. Like you should listen to more of it.
Yeah. Black feelings. You should listen to more.
Like,
for real.
The
The way you put that was crazy.
Yo, Seefour, where can they find you?
You can find me on all social media, even Google, at SEEFOUR. If you search it up, I'm the first one to pop up. And if anyone else pops up, it's because, they just don't like me.
You got
They got a fan page?
You gotta find them.
Yeah. I actually, there was a gamer called Seefour, so but I think I surpassed that.
Oh, when I saw, in lawsuits in courts, right?
Nah, just like social media wise. But then I spell it different. All that, that makes sense too. Like when you put all caps.
Well, when she said fight them,
yeah.
I said in the court system, don't fight them for real.
No.
We don't.
But if you have to fight them for real, win.
Yeah.
You shouldn't hit first, but you should hit last.
I don't think he's black, so.
Y'all.
So that's a higher chance of success.
His higher chance of success is crazy.
I mean,
We're gonna go pay some bills.
a few successes.
We'll be right back. Let's see, folks.
Y'all come with me to Essential Body Herbs on Blue Hill Ave in Meta PM. Off jump, I had to give me a mush walk for my teethuses, okay? Keep them white and bright. Essential Body Herbs has an array of body care, holistic, aromatherapy, herbs, and disease. You feel me? They are Black-owned, family-owned, and Caribbean. A trifecta of Black excellence. Y'all, I had to give me some peppermint, ginger tea. My stomach was messing with me. They got powders and sea moss in the bag, you feel me? Then they got honey and bee pollen, for your allergies. Before I dipped, I had to get me some sandalwood and eucalyptus incense because they got an array that I could not ignore. Got some agua too. Dried incense in the front. Slabs of African black soap, a brick of African black soap, diversity. They got a perfumery in the back. I had to make some. Customer service is amazing. Got 2 of them. Then I had to check out Cook Good and Look Good. Check them out.
Yeah, Seefour on the show.
Thank you, Seefour, dog.
Thank you, Seefour. You were amazing. You were so genuine, authentic, down to earth. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope that the next time that you're in the area, and talk to us a little about how y'all have developed your sound on Spirit of Warrior, which is out right now on Apple Music and all streaming platforms.
Sure.
He's got new music out right now, so please go ahead and stream it, run it up. He's got new visuals coming all through the rest of the year. So make sure you stay locked in with Seefour. He's doing big things.
All right, y'all. Go ahead and follow MaryJane N Munchies again on MaryJane N Munchies on all the streaming platforms. This is MaryJane MaryJane, and like the nigga that we is MUNCHIES. And guess I skipped a beat because I need you to know you can puff and eat with she in me. Yeah. All right.
MaryJane N Munchies. Ow.
Bye, y'all.